Why are you still doing those same things? Why are you still going in those same places? Why are you still fussing and fighting with those same people? You said you wanted to change. You wanted to break unhealthy generational cycles. Well, stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 sure ways that you can start today to make some changes and break those cycles that you already know are unhealthy and want to get out of. Be sure to stay until the end, because tip number 3 is my absolute favorite, and it's going to just provoke your thoughts a little more. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in. If you've already been here, welcome back. So, about these 3 things, you have stated already that you want to change. You want to get away from these unhealthy generational cycles. Maybe you have kids and you don't want to put your kids in these cycles. Maybe you have nieces and nephews or little cousins or something, and you don't want to see them growing up in the same cycles that are unhealthy. Maybe you have siblings that you want to see a change for with the new generation. If that is you, you've landed in the right space. I'm going to share with you 3 key ways that you can that you can start today to change these cycles that you have been in, and know that they are just unhealthy generational cycles going around and around. But you have been called to be the change maker. The first thing is you want to reflect on yourself. What I mean by that is look at your thoughts, look at your words, look at your actions. Often what we are modeling, what our behaviors and how we talk are reflections of things that we need to change first, looking deep within. When you are in a state of there has to be some shifts, there has to be some changes, it must start with you. It must start with you, especially if you feel like you are the chosen one of your family or your generation to break some unhealthy change that you've been seeing, and you just like, with me, it's done, it's over with. So you want to look at your behaviors first. Reflect. What things are you saying? What things are you putting into your mind? What things are you putting into the atmosphere? How are you behaving? Are you behaving, positively, gratefully, abundantly? Are you thinking positively, greatly, abundantly? What is going on within you? All right, number 2. Where is the source of these unhealthy things coming from? Words, thoughts, actions, and behaviors stem from somewhere. Most of the time, they come from childhood experiences. They come from things that we see in life. They come from our own experiences. And then they just keep on carrying on. Sometimes, like I said, from childhood, you are carrying these traumas that they weren't even yours. They weren't even yours. They just adapted with you as you grew up. You don't probably even understand why they were said, why they were taught. You just went with the flow because that's how you grew up. Okay? No. Get to the root of that. Find out what that source is. When you find out what that source is, you can start changing things rapidly. You can start changing things rapidly, because often you will find that it actually had nothing to do with you and who you were. You adopted somebody else's things and took it along with you, and you carried it, and everybody else is carrying. That is what is creating these unhealthy generational cycles. You are here to break those cycles. You were called to be a change maker. You are called to do great things. You are called to start thinking more positively and abundantly and letting good and fruitful things flow into your life. So find that source. Be sure, if you're resonating with anything, please give us a comment below. It helps others that are in the same feeling know that, they aren't alone in this. So please, yes, share your comment. All right, on to number 3. What can you do to start reprogramming your thoughts and feelings and actions? Stop worrying about people. Most of the time, you won't do what you're supposed to do or what you feel within inside of you because you're worried about what somebody else is thinking. You're worried about what somebody else is going to say. You're worried about how somebody else is going to act. You're worried about how somebody else is going to feel. While all the time you're just, taking the blunt end of the stick. No more. Learn to appreciate who you are in your full essence, and to heck with what somebody else has to say. The places that you go around are another big thing that really impacts how you can start reprogramming your mind to break these unhealthy generational cycles. When you go into these environments, when you stay in these places that you know are not conducive to or supportive to what you want to do, who you are, who you're trying to be, these places are not good environments for your mind stimulation, your body stimulation, anything. But you continue to go in these places because you're comfortable in them. You have to stop that. Find some new places that you are going to thrive in. Find some new people to be around. Okay? Because a lot of those times, those old habits, they have to be pushed as far away from you as possible in order for you to propel forward. Also, the things that you engage in. What are you putting into your mind, body, and spirit? That goes for food, beverages. That goes for what you watch, what you listen to. Everything that you consume and indulge in is a reflection of who you are and what you believe, and if you are really ready and truly ready to align yourself with greater things. Okay, if you say that you want to start a business and then you got all these, you're in these places and letting these people talk and this and that, and guess what, it takes away from your consistency. It takes away from your desire to even want to do it, because you might not have that sense of self-worth or self-value that you truly believe that you can do it when other people start talking negatively. You might believe, yeah, or think, yeah, I can do this or I can do that, and then these people come in your ear, or you get into a certain place and see things, and you just be like, no, this is it. This is what the life is. No, it's not. No, it's not. You have the power to change those things. You have the power to shape your life and for shape the lives of others through your influence. Unhealthy relationships, friendships, and any careers that you're unhappy in, move on. Move on. Shake those things, because it's going to hinder your growth. We are growing in this season. This is your time. This is your time. You got to claim it. You want these unhealthy generational cycles broken, you take action. You take the steps to do it. Believe in yourself. Believe what you're doing it for, and it's going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you going and keep you strong when you feel like, you know what, this is just how it's been. And who am I to think that I'm going to be the one to change it? Well, who are you? Who do you believe you are to yourself? When you ask yourself this and align your thoughts, actions, and feelings with what you want to see come to pass, you are going to see some shifts and changes for the greater, and you're going to have some that might come in that aren't so great, but you're going to be so strong and grounded in who you are and in your belief and in your confidence in yourself that those things aren't going to be able to penetrate you. Break unhealthy generational cycles. This generation is counting on you. Be that change agent. I would like to invite you to share this video with someone you may feel may need this message. They may need some inspiration to get out of unhealthy ways and cycles that they're in. Do share the message with them. It helps build a strong community. It helps build a strong foundation for others to thrive. If you haven't already, leave your comment below. Like this video so that it gets into the algorithm, and share with other people who, again, may be on the same journey and trying to find some light and some guidance in breaking unhealthy generational cycles. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you are always notified when new videos are uploaded, so that you can learn to love yourself a little more each day. All right, well, that is it for these 3 tips on how to break unhealthy generational cycles. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.